Hi, I'm Tati, and this is what I read in August. And this is also what I read for the Disney-A-Thon, which is a month-long readathon that took place throughout August. And because they overlap, the wrap-up is the same. So let's get right into it. I was on Team Tangled for the Disney-A-Thon, so every book that I read has a prompt to go with it. First up was Finale by Stephanie Garber. This is the last book in the Caraval trilogy. And while Caraval was in Scarlett's perspective and Legendary was in Tella's perspective, Finale switches perspectives between the two of them. And maybe other characters, I can't quite remember. But that was one of the aspects that I really enjoyed. I also really liked the way it wrapped up the series, but I can't really go into the plot at all because it is the third and final book of a series. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me make a spoiler-filled video about this series. I'd love to do it if you'd love to see it. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars, and I read it to complete the first challenge, and that was Rapunzel, a book with glowing reviews, because I've heard many good things about this book, and also this cover just screamed Tangled to me, so I really wanted to put it on this TBR. And this may be my favorite cover of the series, maybe at least for the US editions. Next, I picked up Genuine Fraud by E. Lockhart. This is a suspense novel, and I want to say that it's really best if you go in knowing as little as possible, sort of like her other novel, We Were Liars. I will say that I really enjoyed both the structure and plot of this novel. I would classify it as on the older side of young adult, maybe even new adult, just because of the ages of the main characters. Not really for content's sake, but the age range that they seem to be in, like into a year of college maybe it was. Something like that. I could also be totally wrong about what constitutes as new adult, so please forgive me. It's definitely on the older side of YA, if nothing else. I gave this one 4 out of 5 stars, and I read it for the Flynn Rider prompt, which is to read a dark or mysterious book, and this was both. And finally, the last book I read was My Almost Flawless Tokyo Dream Life by Rachel Cohn. I'm so sorry about mispronunciations. So in this one, 16-year-old Elle goes into foster care when her mother is sent to prison. This eventually leads to her moving in with the father she's never met in Tokyo, Japan. It took me a little while to get into this book, like until I was more than halfway through. However, once I started listening to it as an audiobook, I started to enjoy it more, and I thought it had a pretty good ending. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and I read it to complete the Snuggly Duckling Crew prompt, which was to read a book with a dreamy cover, and I think that's a pretty dreamy cover. And each of these prompts was worth 10 points, so overall I managed to get 30 points for Team Tangled, and 3 books read in the month of August. Let me know what you think of any of these books in the comments, or what your favorite read of August was. If you liked this video, please give it a like. I have new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks for watching! Bye! Alright, now I'm gonna film this video and beyond hope that my camera stays alive long enough for me to get through the whole thing. Alright, let's see if I remember what I was talking about.